Hello everyone and welcome to another episode of Game Corner. This is Metroid Prime 2 Part 3. And in this episode we are heading to the temple in Agon Wastes like Yumos told us to do. And I'm going to scan this stuff up here. Anyway, you guys can read that. And I might later on in the series just stop scanning everything and just have it scanned. If you guys want to know more about a creature, the only thing I will read out loud to you guys are the boss. Yeah, the bosses. Yeah, I'll do that for you guys, the bosses. Gotta scan all the flora and fauna. Okay, target is deceased. Blah, blah, blah. Okay. Now this place, excuse me. This place used to be farmland, believe it or not, before the meteor struck, and now it's all nothing but desert. Okay. Now, these kind of creatures are easy to deal with. You just gotta shot their heads twice, and there you go. Boom! Let's see, what is that made of? Brimstones. That means a missile. Oh, right, I have to hit it on the other side. Sandbats, can't... Ooh, I can scan them. But anyway, what I like about the Agon Waste is, number one, I think it's possible for you to get struck by lightning. I'm not entirely sure. I'll have to look that up. But I'm trying to think here. Sorry about the horrendous frame rate drop too, by the way, guys. Anyway. Excuse me again. The thing I like about Agon Waste is it's a pretty vast area. Not only do you have the dark world that you have to go through, but the overworld itself is as big as the first Metroid Prime game. Near about as big as the Metroid Prime game. Excuse me. And what's really cool is that they were generous and at least let you have the Various suit, you know, because that was a pain to get back. Am I right, guys? Anyway, scan this. Yeah, the only thing I don't like about this game is the fact that you have to scan flora and fauna to get 100% scans. I mean, sure, in what is it? The first Metroid, you had to scan the exploding sack and the aqua sack, but that's natural, you know. It's not really a big deal. It's a sack, not flowers and grass, you know. And I know that's nitpicking, but every game has its flaws. Anyway, another sand digger, I believe it's what it's called. And I do love the Wii motion controls. It's more fluent and more easy to handle than the GameCube version. And I've tried the demo version of Metroid Prime 2 when it came out, or when it came with the Metroid Prime packet or package type deal, and it's kind of rough using when I'm used to the Wii remote controls. Okay, sandbats. More brimstone. What I don't get is how come that doesn't kill the sandbats as it's falling. Right in here, that's where you can tell that there's a dark portal, or dark portal would be open. Now let's just complete. Placed as a warning to travelers. Okay. Okay, what is this? Sonic Security. Yeah, that's way late in the game, guys. If you want to do 100%, you have to, like, beat the game and then really, really go there. And I'm not going to scan that if it's that far away, because I'd have to do all this all over again. Okay. But there's not really much to talk about Aegon Wastes. I mean, you know, it's a simple place. You know, it used to be farmland, now it's not. And I will try to see if you can be struck by lightning. I'm not entirely sure. Because if you can, I will gladly, on purpose, get struck by lightning in the game. And just, you know, as a little joke, but I have no idea if you can or can't. Or if it would do any damage. Wait a minute. Oh, great. The pirates are here. Yay! Yeah. In hyper mode, these guys are no joke. Like, I've killed these guys. No, I've gotten killed by these guys. I'm sorry. A million times. Just right here. Because I believe they fire a lot faster. Not only do they take more hits, but they fire a lot faster. And also they deal a lot more damage. But anyway, after that, open these up and you should get some ammo back. Or some health. Yeah, at least I got some health. Okay. Okay. Now, I'm here because it's more or less so there's a missile expansion. Yeah, right here. And it's really sneaky and it's really hard to get unless if you know what you're doing, because you can easily get back into that orb cannon by accident if you don't pay attention. Am I supposed to be here yet? Oh, no, I'm not supposed to be here yet. I keep forgetting. Okay, there's a lore projector over there, guys. I know I can't scan it, but that's where it would be. And I think I need the bombs for this one. What does it say? Store power to this. Okay, so basically what I have to do first is go to the temple. Okay. Solar lens. Blah, blah, blah. A lot of really cool stuff. The one thing I do like is this. The particles or matter or something like that of that bomb slot is on the surface of dark aether. And what's really cool is that when you're on dark aether, even the bomb slots might be on the other side, on light aether, when you get to a certain point. And that's really cool. Okay, don't know what happened there. Down there. Okay, no pirates. It's a little crab thing, you missile it, and then you missile it twice, and then you got it. Whoa, war wasps. Hate war wasps, guys. I really do. Okay, so we know that the pirates are here, and I'm not sure if that's a good thing or a bad thing. We know that if pirates are here, that must mean Phazon is here if you guys played the first game. And if Phazon is here, that means there are possibly Metroids here. Yay! I love Metroids. And I know I sound like Metroids creep me out, and they kinda do, but they kinda don't. Like, infant Metroids look pretty cool, you know. They're like really tiny and, you know, pretty much harmless, but the Talon 4 Metroids, or Metroids in general, they... in the first game, they depicted them way too well. You know, you could see right through them. But in this one, they toned that down and they look more cartoonish than anything. And that's what really bugged me. It's like, Retro, what were you thinking? The Metroids looked perfect in the first game. Now they look like a redhead with teeth. A cartoon redhead. You know, like when a person gets really angry. Anyway. Whoa. What is going on here? Oh, God. Telluric alloy. That's for bombs. Alpha Sand Digger. So we fought an Alpha Splinter, and we're now fighting an Alpha Sand Digger. But there's no... Okay. Lovely. Thing gets possessed. Now, I know it's just a palette swap of sorts, but it looks pretty cool when it gets transformed like that. Bomb Guardian, utilizing your Morph Ball Bomb unit, although its armor is strong, its tail is... Okay, its tail is the most vulnerable thing. Okay, now, I believe in the first Metroid Prime, when you scanned a boss or an enemy... No, boss. When you scanned a boss, it would tell you about its weak point, and once you learned about its weak point, it was available. Like with the Parasite Queen, I believe. You were like aiming at its gut, but then after you scanned it, it says for you to aim at the mouth. But in this game, if you can figure out what's going on, then you don't really have much to worry about. And I can't remember if this is Veteran, so I'm just eating these bombs. And this is on purpose too, guys. I mean, if this was hyper mode, I'd be changing my tune differently, believe me. Okay, now give me my bombs back. Oh yeah, and there's a little token system on the Metroid Prime Trilogy thing, and that's really cool. And I'll try while playing Metroid Prime 3 to see if I can send you guys the friend vouchers I get. You'll get friend coins and whatever. And hopefully you guys will do the same. Mainly because I really want to get like me bobblehead and I'm trying to think. Bumper stickers and stuff for the gunship. And I know that's a little spoiler, but it's more of an add-on than anything, so it's not that much of a spoiler. Now, the really cool thing about getting your bombs back is now you have the spring ball ability on the Wii version, which is really cool because in what is it, the first Metroid Prime on the GameCube, you had to learn how to double bomb jump, you know, like time it perfectly. In the second one, you had to do the same thing. Now, in the third one, before Trilogy came out, they decided to not do that anymore, and when you flick the Wii remote, you'll make the Morph Ball jump. And that's pretty cool. Anyway, I heard the door lock, and yay! Seek an alternate exit. That is the only exit, though. Okay. Okay, so all this scans the same. And it looks like we're running out of time for this episode, guys. We did make it to the temple, but we don't have our briefing yet. And where is that briefing? Ah, it's right here. How did this guy die? Damage from multiple weapon systems detected. Subject definitely went out fighting. But anyway, if you guys liked this video, lick that like button, comment, subscribe, and I will see you all in the next video. Take care.